Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Friday, and boy, am I glad this week is over. It is May 6, 2022, about 8:20 a.m. Central Time. Stock market down. Now, had you tuned in about an hour ago, 50 minutes ago, you had pretty much a lot of volatility off the payrolls data. So let's take a look at that. Here's the payroll. You got 428,000 jobs. That's much better than expected. People aren't giving that enough credit. As we're doing that, we're taking away from the pool of available jobs because we keep growing that. But there's a negative here, and the negative is the participation rate. We still don't have people jumping into that pool. So we're shrinking what we've got, but we have a lot of jobs out there. And if you don't get that number up, those big amount of jobs stay. And what does that do? It keeps the price pressure on. Once you get everybody into the pool and there aren't that many jobs, then the price pressure comes off. We're not at that point. Average hourly earnings up 5.4% year over year. They expected it about there at 5.5%. The average hourly earnings went up a penny when you look at it to $31.85. Government payrolls jumped 22,000. You can see the non-farm payrolls number where that was. So you put it all together. Where are they at? Service industry, manufacturing. I was looking at the further breakdown, so not bad. The Federal Reserve is going to issue their monthly consumer credit numbers today. That's going to come out after 12 o'clock, around the 2 o'clock time frame. Here's what you watch today. We saw what Fed Chair Powell did at the news conference this week. Now the big boys come out, and especially James Bullard, who has been preaching that he wants a 75 basis point hike now. He was hoping to get it at least now, but June and July, and now Fed Chair Powell has taken that off the table. There's going to be anger there. Let's hear just what the anger is. There's something else you have to understand. Ira Jersey said this today on Bloomberg, and it resonated with me right away. The new norm is 50 basis point hikes. It is replaced the 25 basis point hikes. Got that? So going forward in your head, and he's right, you've got to think that we're going to do 50-50, maybe 50-50. You don't know where it's going to end, but I seriously doubt you're going to see the 25s come in until we're just about at the point where the Fed wants to turn them off. Got it? Pay attention to that. That's one of these little tricks you watch. He was very good on that, and I appreciated him saying that. When you look at the bonds in the note market, well, you're putting up yield because of these numbers. Keep your eye on all the grains. Farmers are in the fields. And when they go in those fields, they're doing one thing now. They're going to plant. They're going to plant 12 hours, 14 hours a day. They're getting those crops in. You always hear it's too dry, it's too wet, it's too hot, it's too cold. It's nonsense. It's too soon. May 5th is not a problem. May 5th is when you plant. It's going to be 80 degrees next week, and if I know anything about Mother Nature, it's going to warm up. So you want to pay attention. The reason wheat will maintain a relative bid is because no matter what you do, you're losing a minimum of half of the Ukraine wheat crop, which represents 25% of the world export. You're going to lose that, if not more. And then you got a blacklist. People are scared to buy anything from Russia here in the West. As much as maybe you can get that done in the Middle East and other countries, Western countries in Europe and so on that don't have to buy anything from Russia, they're not going to buy that. That is an issue. Doesn't mean the product's not there. People have taken it off the market, so to speak. In terms of Bitcoin versus the NASDAQ, I was watching today, again, the relationships. They're just locked in. Trading the NASDAQ is the equivalent today of trading Bitcoin to a very big degree. It's not perfect, but it's really locked in, so pay attention to that. Dollar index giving up a little bit of the gains, and you're getting some rallies in the currencies, but are these the rallies you get an opportunity to sell into is really the question you've got to ask. In the metal markets, on the break this morning, I know I was telling in my subscriber video. Now, the difference between this and my subscriber video, first of all, the subscriber video I record around 5:30, 5:40. Number two, buy here, sell there, do this, do that. It is so inexpensive I should raise the price. I mean, you're talking of getting this at $7.95 to give it a try. Why not do that? So when I say do these darn things, when I put this out, I'm covering 40 markets in the morning, buy here, sell there. What you're seeing me talk about now, I've already done and more. Then these people have free access to my special reports. You only get 3 of those reports every 365 days, and then you've got to pay for them. I put out so much more information in those reports. There are times like yesterday, I couldn't put out my end of the day markets. I did not miss a heartbeat with anything my paid subscribers had. I drove to California a week ago. I put out my morning subscriber videos. I went to Mexico 6 months ago. I put them out. The point is, you may not get all the free stuff you want. I had one person write me today, and I was offended by it. Hey, you didn't put this out. I count on it. Hey, it's free. My paid subscriber videos were there. Are you trading brokerage through us? I doubt it. So I don't have to put up with that, and I'm not going to. But if you want to sit there and you want to learn, you want to get the insights, you want all this experience with trade ideas, subscribe to our videos. Just follow my finger here, take your cursor, point it up here. It'll take you right to the area that explains everything. With that, mothers, have a great Mother's Day if I don't see you again. And the other part of it, of course, is for the subscribers. The weekly reviews will come out. I'll have them out on Saturday or Sunday for you. Ideally, it'll be tonight or Saturday because of Mother's Day. Got to take some time and travel to Indiana for that. You have a good one all. I'm Ira Epstein.